All right, next on the list, we've got Eagles at Buccaneers. Eagles minus 2.5 is the line. Over under at 45. Couple notes here. The Eagles are coming in banged up. It sound I. It sounds like AJ Brown is going to miss another week, and it sounds like Devontae Smith might be out another week, or might miss next week. So,
Okay.
I mean, Devon, he's in the concussion protocol. Did you see what happened to him?
I don't think I did.
Okay, it was actually like it looks way worse on video on the replay than it did like on live. Essentially, what happened was he got his helmet knocked off like during a play and like hit his head in the turf. And then a defensive lineman for the Saints looked like he like drove his helmet into Devontae Smith's skull. He didn't. If you look close, he was diving for the ball, and he just happened to like land like within like maybe 3 inches of Devontae Smith's head. It looked like he just took his helmet and just like drove it like through
Um,
Devontae Smith's skull. It didn't happen. I think it was like an aggressive play on a concussed player, but I don't think he like was looking to like smash this guy's face in. I don't think that happened. So,
right. Yeah. Well,
but either way,
all right.
it did look kind of scary, just given that on replay on slow motion in particular, because there's like the sea of bodies like around them, so you can't quite see what's what. So if you don't look closely, you would definitely think that the Saints defensive lineman just like destroyed this man's face.
Got it. I think we all now have a pretty good picture of what
Yeah,
happened. What happened to
I,
Devontae
I
Smith?
did my best to be discreet. You got to remember,
Thank you.
it- some folks are watching on live, and some folks are listening to the podcast. I figured for the podcast listeners, I better be as like descriptive as I possibly could.
We all appreciate it.
I
Um,
I do my best, Mark,
so the
and
Eagles
that's
being
reflected in my picks.
it is. So the Eagles being banged up is a bit of a concern for me.
Sure.
I do think this is a get right spot for the Buccaneers at home. I like the Bucks as a home dog here, plus the 2.5. Um, I still like this Bucks offense. I think they kind of win it. I kind of think that they underestimated Denver and got caught napping last week. So
Yeah.
um, yeah, give me the Bucks at home.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna lay the 2.5 with the Eagles. I just think it's even without Smith and Brown. I just think they're the better roster. I think they'll be able to do enough with the tight ends and with the backs to kind of overcome. I kind of think this is going to be a big time Saquon game. I think it's a bad matchup for the Bucks defense. So, I think between Hurts being able to run the ball, the stuff they can do with the tight ends, the stuff they can do with some of the backs, and Saquon Barkley just getting all the touches. Um, I'm gonna lay on the Eagles and just lay the 2.5. I think they escape Tampa Bay with a win. I think they win, but I think the line is probably about right. I think they win by about a field goal. That being said, I'll lay the 2.5 and take the cover. Um, I can't trust this Bucks team against. If this was say like Bucks against like Jaguars, I'd be all over the Bucks. Like I don't care what the line is. I'd be betting on the Bucks. But um, it's Eagles, so I've got to take the what I think is the better roster, even though it is coming in a bit banged up.
Yeah. Well, I think the Bucks keep it close.
Sure.